our solar system in the Milky Way galaxy usually has more than our planets that orbit around the sun. For example, like Mercury, Earth, Jupiter, and even Saturn, which is known for its rings, which I explained in episode 2 of this series. But did you know that there was one planet that used to be one in our solar system, but in 2006, the IAU decided to declassify it and reclassify it as a dwarf planet, but is still out there in space today. That is right, guys. This one planet that used to be part of our solar system before being declassified years later is, of course, Pluto. The smallest and farthest planet away from the sun. But I think that this planet is still in the Kuiper Belt. And apparently, it was discovered by a person named Clyde Tombaugh in 1930. And the planet's size is usually smaller than our Earth's moon. And I think this planet at least has 5 moons, but has no visible rings around it. But let's be real here. I think the Kuiper Belt in the Milky Way galaxy has at least more dwarf planets in it. But I think that this individual one was featured in the little Einstein's episode, A Galactic Good Night. And that aired 10 days before the reclassification on August 24th, 2006. And according to some photos of the planet, I think the surface is surrounded by a lot of towering ice mountains, nitrogen glaciers, and also has a hazy atmosphere, unlike other planets in the solar system. And I believe that these photos of the planet were taken by a NASA spacecraft called the New Horizons, which was launched on January 19th, 2006, around the same time as the premiere year of that Little Einsteins episode. Anyway, but in 2015, it had a flyby with Pluto and took pictures of the planet itself. But here is where we see the moons of Pluto. While Pluto is still considered a dwarf planet, I believe that this planet has at least 5 moons that orbit around it, with different shapes and different sizes. And this first one here is being Charon, which is the largest moon of the dwarf planet. Discovered in 1978, it's about half the diameter of Pluto. And the surface has rock and ice with a reddish polar region. And then this second moon, which is a small, irregularly shaped natural satellite, is, of course, Nix, which was discovered in 2005 and was named after the Greek goddess of the night with the same name, but with a letter Y in it. But it's known for its chaotic, tumbling motion, unlike the smooth rotation of our Earth's moon. But the surface is composed of water ice. But then this third moon of the dwarf planet is being Styx, which is the smallest of Pluto's 5 moons. Discovered in 2012 by the Hubble Space Telescope and named after the mythological river of the underworld, I think it's about roughly 4.5 miles or 7 kilometers long, and orbits the planet in a nearly circular path between Charon and Nix, taking about 20 days to complete one single orbit. But then, this fourth moon, which is another small irregularly shaped one, is being Kerberos, which is named after the three-headed dog that guards the underworld in Greek mythology. Discovered in 2011, it has a distinctive double-lobed shape, suggesting it formed from two smaller bodies merging. And it's highly reflective due to a surface of clean water ice. And this last moon of Pluto is being Hydra, which is the fifth and outermost moon. Discovered in 2005 by the Hubble Space Telescope, it is also known as P1 and S/2005 P1. And it comes from the nine-headed serpent of Greek and Roman mythology. And this moon took about 38.2 days to complete one revolution, or orbit, I should say. But what I want to say here is that the dwarf planet Pluto likely got reclassified because it failed to meet all three of the IAU's criteria of a full-sized planet. And I think that this planet will take 248 years to complete its orbit in the year 2178 since its discovery in 1930.